I've been working hard in the garden, and I've been getting rid of the old sprout stalks. So you can see, you dig it up, it has all this soil on the bottom, and then I have to knock it all off because we need that soil back in the flower beds, ready to grow some more things this year.
Hello, Beaky. What are you doing here? I've come to look for some worms, Mrs. Waters. Are there any down there? I love worms.
I know you do, Beaky, and yes, we probably will find some. Let me have a look for you. Alright, just pop out of the way. Right, gosh, look at all this soil that's attached to the roots of the sprout plant. Let's knock it off. Ooh, there's some worms. Let's have a look. They're only little worms, but you see those? Worms are extremely good for the garden because they help to put air into the soil. Okay, and birds like to eat them, so whenever I'm digging in the garden you often see birds around, especially Beaky. Okay, and the soil itself is full of lots of little bits of, ooh, there's a big worm, a bigger one, full of tiny little bits of old plants which are putting some goodness back into the soil. This huge sprout that's grown has taken a lot of the goodness away from the soil, so we've got to put some back. So when I've knocked all this soil away, I'm going to mix in some manure into the soil to help to make it nice and nutritious. That's a great word, isn't it? Nice and nutritious for this year's plants. Let's have a look. There's a weed. We need to get rid of the weeds because they take away some of the nutrients for the plants that we want. And there's another worm hiding in there, look. Okay, I have to keep Beaky away or I'll eat them. I think that's why they stay hidden underground. I'm getting quite hot and tired. I've been doing this for a while now. I think I might sit down and have a rest. Let me just bang this soil off. Oh, Flo. Flo is always playing. Go fetch. No, it's over there. Silly dog. Right, time for a drink, I think. Get these others in a moment. Right, time for a well-deserved drink. Oh, that's lovely. That's elderflower cordial. Do you know, elderflowers come off trees. In fact, everything we eat and everything we make and everything we use comes from materials that the world provides us with. And it's just amazing, isn't it, to think that every year all these things grow. Let's have a look at this here. I don't have any sprout seeds, but I do have some tiny little cabbage ones. And these, if you can see them, there, have a look at those. You see how tiny those seeds are? And it's amazing to think that a little bit of water, a little bit of warmth and sunshine and some food from the soil, and they'll grow into an amazing plant. Let me go and get one of the sprout stalks from the wheelbarrow. Look at this. Just think, that tiny little seed has turned into this great big plant, and it's provided us with this food. Let's have a look at the plant. It's got a stalk or a stem. It's got the leaves which it uses to feed itself. These roots at the bottom of the plant suck up the water and the goodness from the soil, and they suck it up the stem, and then in the leaf they mix with the sunshine to provide the plant with some food.
What's that big pile, Mrs. Waters? What's it for?
That's called manure, Beaky. I've taken that from, we call it the poo pile, and that's horse manure and straw that's rotted down, and that is going to help to feed this year's plants. Because remember, plants need food and water and sunshine.
Just like me.
That's right. We're all living organisms, so we need all those things. I need to dig that into the soil now, though, so that it's not a great big heap in the middle.
Are you doing it today?
Maybe.
Right, Beaky, I'm exhausted. Look, there's the sprout stalks. I've got to mulch those in a special machine because they're so thick. And then I've put all the leaves on the compost heap.
Is that the same as the other one with the horse manure?
No, that's vegetable peelings, but it'll still rot down just the same and we can use that next year. And there we've got our lovely beds with the manure on top. Need to dig it in, but they'll soon be ready for us to plant our new seeds and watch that miracle again. Tiny seeds growing into big plants.
That looks great, Mrs. Waters.
It does, doesn't it? Okay.
Is it time to go in now?
I think so. It's getting a bit dull and Flo's dirty, and I think you're a bit dirty. I think everybody needs baths today.
Okay. Well, I hope we do talk about worms in the Wildlife Watch. I've just thought of something else as well. Do you know, you've now got a nice bed for the plants. Well, there's a song called Cauliflower's Fluffy.
I don't think it's called Cauliflower's Fluffy, Beaky. I think it's called Paintbox.
Oh, I know that one though.
Well, maybe we could sing it one day for them.
Oh yes, that would be good. See you soon.